match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing in...
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no countout, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no countout and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in a match lurking outside the ring, just waiting for the right time to strike or outside interference. And it's all legal.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. There was a special fatal four-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission. Either Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, or Big Cass would leave the new Universal Champion.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped Big Cass in KO.
When it looked like Big Cass asserted his dominance, Kevin Owens eliminated the 7-footer with a frog splash. But when Triple H appeared and pedigreed a battered Roman Reigns, it appeared the game was helping Seth Rollins. On that night, Triple H turned on his protege by way of the pedigree and gave Kevin Owens the path to victory and the Universal Championship.
We got a cover. Pin broken up easily. Not yet. What a stomp. Good grief. Going for the cover. For a kick out.
Too soon. Hooked up. Slammed down.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. There's the kick out.
Too early in the match to end it. The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
Oh, right to the back. And I can't believe this match is still going on.
And the match continues.
We've seen this before. Face buster!
This is all but over.
And a pin attempt.
When you're a superstar in a fatal four-way match for a coveted WWE Championship, or to be #1 contender, or just to settle a score, there are times you could be in there with a tag team partner, a friend, or an ally. I don't subscribe to such things, but remember, in a fatal four-way singles match, it's about every superstar for themselves.
Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Amazing.
When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before, everyone is battling for themselves. Alliances are fleeting, and a rivalry can be conceived or renewed at any time. There are instances when friends have to battle one another if they are to achieve everything they want to in sports entertainment.
Michael, that's true. As we've seen in the past, sometimes you have friends, even members of a brotherhood, clash in a fatal four-way matchup. Think back to what we saw at 2015's Payback when Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose ended up throwing down.
Face first! There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a fatal four-way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2 and that it was not a 3 count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a fatal four-way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you and it's going to be too late.
Back now inside the ring. Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a
Double underhook.
future shot.
And
The shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out.
yeah, this early, no chance.
Here we go.
She is on fire.
Looking for the win.
Harsh impact.
Hurricane Rana.
When I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go and served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match. Look at her go!
I don't know how much more of this he can take. Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship is looking at it here.
Boom! Face first.
We may be shoulders down. 1. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up. Wow.
Many times in a fatal four-way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the moment in taking out a dominant entity. This could be someone like Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, and Nia Jax as examples. When a superstar has that type of power and can be that dominant, competitors will put their differences aside in hopes of eliminating that force from the match.
Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating by pinning or in.
Beautiful crown hold of pride.
So creative.
What is keeping this competitor going?
Might have slipped there, Cole.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Clothesline! Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. And she's back in the ring now.
We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time.
Here we go. Ooh, kick to the face. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
We've got to cover. 1, 2. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 Superstar 4-Way Elimination Tag Team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination format, once a Superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a Superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember, no countouts, no disqualifications.
How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it! This is all but over.
Oh, that's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
The leg is... Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Cover here! 1, 2, 3.
There's your Fatal 4-Way match winner.